that you most obviously had a great time!
Okay. Alright, so it starts off with this. It's camera flash circuit. I put a bunch of capacitors in parallel. Charges up probably about 300 volts. It goes through this copper solenoid and creates a magnetic field, which launches the metal forward. There, it's still charging. Should be. Alright, it wasn't charging, but now it is. Alright, so that comes forward and it hits this and knocks it over onto the plate. The plate is suspended on pen springs and Alright, and so then it comes down, and when this lands on here, it pushes it downward and hits the switch, completing the circuit up to the air mattress pump. And so this is on 5,
so it's just pressures.
Yeah, so it's 5 volts, goes up here, comes in here, and inside here, the pipe goes all the way down to the bottom, but it's clogged. There's a hole in the pipe right there. So the air comes out right here, it pressures down on the water, which pushes the water down, and this tube goes all the way to the bottom, so the water comes up out through the tube. Thank you. And then comes up out through the tube. We had yellow down here, blue down here, made it really ugly green, which kind of went with our theme. So as this fills, it lifts the pulley system, and there's 2 switches over here. So there's 2 different levels of switch. This switch is more elevated than this one. So as it goes up, it lifts this one first, and that's going to turn off your electromagnet. And then as it keeps on filling, it'll eventually lift up this one, which will turn off the air mattress pump to reduce the noise pollution. So when the electromagnet turns off, it drops. There's a weight up on the electromagnet's been on the whole time, and it drops. It falls down. When it falls, it pulls this down, this, like that, and a super ball rolls down the track and hits this. And then it hits this, it knocks this down. Alright, I put them out. It knocks this down. That rolls forward. And when it gets all the way to the other end, this wire suspending it is attached to a switch. So when it gets to the end, it pulls down on the switch, flicking the switch, which activates, this is 12 volts, negative 12 volts, so it goes up to 24 volts. It activates this, which shoots the gumball out through the muzzle. We made a toilet paper roll muzzle, shoots it out and I catch it. And then inside the gumball. And of course it started with the 25. Yeah, here, wait, I'll shoot this off. You guys watch it,
Yeah, put your thing up first.
I kind of want to watch it shoot that.
I don't care what you do.
Alright. The way that this works, you question, it's a monocycle. So I cut the entire thing in half. Inside, there's a part. So it was broken, and I modified it with 2D batteries. So what happens is I cut it in half, and then I attach it with 2 eye screws. So as it moved, it could roll around the bolt. And so thus, this is positive, and this is negative. So when this is pulled out right here, so it sits here the whole time and it doesn't go. But when this is pulled out, it'll complete this circuit right here, and thus complete the circuit for the whole thing. And then as it rolls forward, it's connected all the way down by the single strands. So you pull it out, and it goes forward. That is super awesome.